Good morning, church family. I'm so thankful for this opportunity to share a word with you that the Lord has put on my heart. If you would turn to 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 14. But even if you should suffer for what is right, you are blessed. Do not fear what they fear. Do not be frightened. Verse 15 says, But in your hearts set apart Christ as Lord. Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have. I have found it so easy since all this started happening to take Christ off of the top shelf where he belongs and to put him down a shelf, or to put him down 2 or 3, and to put something else up on the top shelf, whether it be idolizing whenever this is all going to be over, or idolizing my job or finances or my family or whatever. It's just so easy. It's so easy to take him down and put something else on top, but we have to remember that it's not right. God belongs up here. He belongs on the top shelf. He desires and deserves to be the most important thing in our lives, above health, above wealth, above family, above everything. He is most important. And it's so interesting for me to see Peter have grown in such a strong way ever since Matthew 14, whenever Jesus is walking on the water and Peter calls out to him, Lord, if you would have me, come, tell me. And Jesus says, come. So Peter gets out of the boat and he goes out to meet Jesus, and for a split second, they're there together, and Jesus is being appreciated by Peter the way he deserves. And then Peter takes his eyes off for 1 second, and it's falling apart. Peter slips and he's falling in the water, and he cries out for help. Why? Because he took his eyes off of the prize. The ultimate prize is Christ. The ultimate everything, the ultimate reason for everything, the ultimate purpose, the ultimate satisfaction is in God, and not in our circumstance, and not in things getting better if they ever do. The best thing about anything is God. And Peter has grown to know this ever since then. He's grown to understand that God is paramount, that he should be preeminent in all things, in all of his creation. He should be at the top of all things where he deserves to be. This has been hard for me to deal with since all this has happened, because I'm starting to understand how many things I've put up on the top shelf. But I just want to encourage you to evaluate your life seriously, to really look at the things in your life and to see if God is where he should be in your life. He belongs on the throne. He doesn't belong on the bottom rung. He doesn't belong on the second rung. He belongs on the top. He belongs above everything else, with all of his creation beneath him. I just want to ask, do you still see things that way? Have you started to value things getting better more than how you value God? Have you started to value wealth or normalcy? I miss going to church and being in the church body as much as you do, I'm sure. But God is most important, and we are still his church. We're still chosen by him. I would just encourage you, set your face upon the Lord, and he'll make your way straight.